Hello YouTubers, this short video is going to explain how I put one of the Harbor Freight pickup truck cranes into the bed of my Ford F-250. The instructions tell you to mount it to the frame. The problem on the F-250 is there's really no frame section located where in the corners where they show you to put it. But what I did find is that there's a cross member that runs all the way across the back that's reinforced, and then at the top where this flat part is between the ribs, that's also a reinforcement. So what I came up with was a piece of 1/4 inch plate that covers the cross member in the front, cross member in the back, and then has the mounting bolts for the attachment, the crane post. This is a picture of the crane post. It has 5 mounting holes and is quite short compared to the 15-inch piece of 1/4 inch plate it's mounting to. It helps spread the load and also pick up some of the reinforcement points. I'm also taking a piece of that same 1/4 inch plate and putting it below, and then it comes with a piece of angle iron. I'm using that across the front. This actually will, these 2 holes match these 2 holes to spread the load across the front cross member. And then these small pieces are just fillers for the impressions by the ribbing. So I have one for here, and then one in front. That way it doesn't collapse. It gives it something tight to bite to. What I did was I found this piece of scrap. I found the shape I wanted, that picked up the 2 points, and then transferred that to my piece of 1/4 inch plate, and then just drilled holes to match the mounting base of the crane itself. I'm going to show you, and I also replaced the hardware that came with it with grade 8 hardware. So I'm going to switch to underneath the truck to show you what I'm talking about. So there's the corresponding holes, and you can see where those holes are. They're nowhere near the frame, which is way over there. So that's why I decided to use the steel plate. So there's a big cross member here that the 2 front holes mount to, and then the bed cross member is there, where the other ones, where the angle iron will pick up supporting that piece of cross member. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to bore you with watching me bolt this thing in place, so I'll catch back up with you soon. So you can see I've completed the plate installation, and at the same time went ahead and put the jack together. It's very simple, just 3 pins and cotter pins, and everything slides together. And this is the main reason I bought this crane, was to pick up this 100-pound generator. Starting to get a little tough in my back. So one thing to note is it comes with a grease fitting, but its location doesn't really help much. This outer pipe basically sits on top of the inner pipe. So what I ended up using was an extreme pressure grease on the very top rim up here, and it slides quite nice. I'll go and show you underneath the bracket I put in, and you can see the front angle iron that came with it is on the front cross member, and then the steel plate picks up the rear cross member. So let's give it a shot and see how well it does on picking up my crane. So to clear the tailgate, I have the boom out in the 500-pound range. There's also 6, 7, and 1,000-pound. I guess unless you take your tailgate off, those are pretty much going to be useless. So the generator weighs 100 pounds. I weigh a little under 200. So I'm now on the boom, on the truck, and no issues. So that's at least almost 300 pounds on there. No flexing. So, notice a lot of people put winches, but unless you're going to do this 100 times a day, I don't understand why you can't just spend 60 seconds and
Crank it.
use the pump as it was meant to be. So once you got it clear of the tailgate, it just booms into the truck. That down. And there you go. Taking it out isn't much more difficult. Just boom it out. Loosen the little screw on the jack itself. Slowly. And then guide it past the tailgate. And we can boom it a little bit, boom down a little faster. And that's it. That $100 Harbor Freight crane will save my back immensely. So the generator is disconnected. To collapse this for travel mode, basically you just pull out the pin and slide the boom in. So you can see the hole line up. There's the hole. Put the pin back in. And then it just swings over the front of the over the top of the wheel well. And then it comes with another similar pin with holes in here that allow you to then lock it in the stowage position. It's within the confines of the wheel well, so a 4x8 sheet of plywood will still fit back here without any issues. So that is my take on the half-ton pickup truck crane by Harbor Freight.